welcome to the second episode of Six Picks. I'm your host, Sick, and this episode we're going to focus on the first Transformers I ever got, which are Jumpstarters. I know, Zodak's boring, you don't like Jumpstarters. Well, I'm trying to do a little something that nobody else is doing, you know? Everybody's focusing on one thing, and I'm just trying to, I'll get the stuff that you like eventually. I got cool toys, I just don't got crappy ones. But this one I want to share my first Transformers with you, so tell you how I got them. Well, not these ones, but when I was a kid, my mom came in my room and apparently I was awake dreaming or something, and she said I was looking at something. And she asked what I was looking at, and I was like, I pointed to the corner and said, they jump. She was like, what jumps? And I said, the robots. Well, she tucked me in. You know, no biggie. Next morning I woke up and she went out and bought me both these guys, which was pretty cool. So it was a pretty neat little memory for me, so I figured I'd share that with you. But now, you know, when I do these shows, I try to do a little research because I'm familiar with cartoons. I'm not very familiar with comic books, at least not when it comes to Transformers, you know. The only comic book I really know about is Wolverine, so when I do these little shows, I do research on the stuff and find out what I missed out on. And man, these guys are tools. You know, I love these guys, but I read about them. They're, you know, first of all, they're wreckers. You know, which I thought that was cool. I was like, okay, it's a good start. Well, this one, Topspin, is an egomaniac. Twin Twist has some foot fetish with left feet of bigger robots than him, and I'm just like, what the? You know, and they die in about every thing I ever seen. You know, Megatron, because one thing, Megatron and Galvatron are supposedly the same, or not the same, you know, they're actually two different people. Well, like one blows this one's head off, another one crushes them, then another one, they share a spark because they're brothers. It's kind of like the Tomax and Samot type thing. One kills the others. Well, this one sacrifices himself and kills this one. And I'm just like, so basically everything I read on these guys, they're like those jocks, you know, they're like, oh, you know, no brains, you know, they want to run in without even thinking about it, and they end up getting themselves killed. And I'm like, does nobody, you know, think highly of the Jumpstarters? I mean, Twin Twist is one of my favorites. Topspin, not so much. But like I said, it's just, and then the whole foot fetish. I mean, apparently the writers, apparently people don't like these guys because they wrote them off in crappy little things, but at least in every incarnation of them, they were always wreckers. So that's kind of cool. I thought that was kind of a neat thing on them, but that's all I can really tell you about them. So, sorry, excuse me. Let's take a closer look at the Jumpstarters. Montage there. You got a closer look at Topspin's hovercraft mode and Twin Twist's little tank mode. They have some third-party ones of these coming out that I really think I'm going to get because they look pretty neat. The only problem is they look like they're parts formers, and I'm not so big on that. And I've heard rumblings of them coming out in Prime, Transformers Prime, the cartoon, so that would be cool, especially if they're based on the same design. So there's not much to say about these guys, so I'm going to wrap it up. I'm going to tell you my new social networks that I got set up since last time. I'm on Twitter, which is @6toybox. Facebook /6toybox. And of course on YouTube /6toybox. And if you just want to go to the YouTube site, it has links to both of them. So that way you can just, you know, It's a one-stop shop. And plus, I'm gonna put a little disclaimer on there. I was gonna try doing news and stuff, like toy news, but there's sites for that. I'm not a toy news site. It's called Six Toy Box. I'm gonna show you my toys. I'm just gonna share that with you. You know, a little piece of me to you. So that's it. Six signing out.
The whole thing I think is sick.